Well, hello everyone. How's it going tonight?
Hello.
What's up, Mrs. TB?
Well, you know, it's Monday.
Monday it is. After a pretty brutal weekend for me anyway.
That was a very busy weekend
With
for you,
work,
TV.
work, and more work. Hey, Silver Steeler, Winning Image Photography. How are you guys doing tonight? We were scheduled to have them join us tonight, but there's a couple of reasons why they didn't, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. But they are joining us. They are joining us via the stream as usual. Running Eagle, what's going on? Don't ask. How you doing tonight? Appreciate you joining us. All right, let's see who else. Dove Season, how you doing? Alrighty, I think there wasn't Silverholic. I saw somebody say hi to him earlier. Yep, Silverholic, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I was just
Whining about yours and your lack of sleep.
Mrs. TB and I were watching the live stream going on with Silver Seeker and Ravenhawk and Rob and Stormy. Were all over there in that Monday night session. It was pretty good. And we were kind of like entranced into listening to them talk. And he's like, oh man, we got to get online. I usually watch those guys right up to the live stream because they're pretty good. I usually cut off, I think, pretty close to 9 o'clock. They're usually pretty good about sticking to their hour. But yeah, just some good conversation. Cash Cats, how are you doing tonight? Alright. Oh, Winning Image Photography had a Spanish commercial. Like, what?
I had to watch Toe Fungus or something.
Oh, nice. Did you click the link?
No.
Running Eagle says it's been a crazy month for him. I haven't been able to get on YouTube very much at all. Yep.
Yeah, like
Tell
happens.
Work's important. Keep the cash flowing, but sometimes it gets a little much. But blessed to be working. I'm complaining, but not really. I mean, happy to have a job, and sometimes it requires some extra effort. That's all.
A little bit of sleep deprivation still going on.
Yeah,
I think.
my brain's still pretty fuzzy. The older I get, Mrs. TV, the harder it is to have those broken nights of sleep, and makes you, kind of fuzzy and tired. Nap time.
Not right now, TV.
We do have tomorrow off of work because we're going to do the nice grandkid function that we're looking forward to. So that'll be a slight little break. Good evening to you, Winning Image Photography. Looks like Silver Ripples has joined us. Hello, SR. How are you tonight?
Ripples.
All right, so let's talk about a few things before we get into our main topic for the evening. Our usual silver and gold review. I mean, still pretty flat line. It's actually both are higher than they have been the last couple weeks, but not by much. Stuff's just staying even keel. So I know silver did down in the 24s a few days ago. We talked about buying something, but we didn't, of course. We always talk about it. Hard to pull the trigger. You're always afraid it's going to go down to 23. But anyway, we're doing okay. Still always looking for an opportunity. I saw a pretty good opportunity on Facebook tonight. I was maybe considering, but anyway. So yeah, gold and silver still just kind of flatlining. Oh, Cash Cats uses melatonin.
I do sometimes, but that helps me sleep through all those phone calls that TB gets and don't.
Yeah. So my problem is I need to be able to get up when I get these phone calls, and sometimes that's pretty hard to do. Hey, history trackers, how you doing? Dove Season says he builds in nap times down there in the Southwest. Well, I wish we did here in the Northeast, I don't know, Northwest, Midwest, whatever it is. I don't even know why Michigan's called the Midwest.
I don't know.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Cyclops Stacks, what is going on?
Hey there, Cyclops.
So Cyclops had a good video I watched a few days ago about doing some more porn with another YouTuber. That was pretty good. Alright. So yeah, just always looking for some good deals. You know, there has been some pretty good stuff coming out. The premiums are going down. I thought we'd run through a couple of them just to help for anybody looking. Let me see. This is one I've been eyeing. Always like this one.
Would you like me to find your pencil there?
Yeah, I can grab another one if you can't get that one. The Noah's Ark Armenia coin, which would I guess technically be a government issued coin, right? Always like the Noah's Ark, great design. You can see if you get a roll of them, they're down to $30.71, about $4.50 over spot. That's a little high still, but you know, not bad. Definitely not the $35, $36 it was before. So you know, when I do that, I should pull this over here like that. That's good. All right, so let's look at another one. Now, I don't really like to buy these because I think they milk spot a lot. But still, look at this, the Philharmonic, down to $29 a piece. It would be about, what, $3.50 over spot? So, oh yeah, there it is, $3.49 over spot. So yeah, that's, you know, a tube of them are $5.80. So look at that, folks. We're getting down below the 600s for 20 of these silver coins. So, you know, not bad. This is, you can tell by probably the design that it's Monument Metals. Hey, Sterling Cannabis, how you doing? Just looked over at Mrs. TB's computer because working on mine over here. And then let me see, what else did I have from the U.S. Mint? Got the 10th ounce gold 2-coin set coming out. On August 5th, so this week. I'm not real sure about this one. I think if I remember, wasn't this going to be over $700, I think, for the two 10th ounces? And to me, I mean, it'd be nice to have, you know, both the designs in one set like that. But my gosh, you could just go out and buy a 10th ouncer of each and put them in a capsule, not have the, you know, cheap, you can tell it's another one of those cheap boxes again. It's not the clamshell, it's that cheap plastic felt. I just think that one's going to be overpriced personally myself. But I think that'll be a big seller. It says product limit's 5,000, but the minute limit is none, meaning they can, you know, still make those coins for other things. But I think that'll probably, you know, sell pretty well. I think people will be buying it, would be my assumption. All right, getting back to the comments here. Archaeology Mikey, oh, don't we get, oh, there's his dinner update.
Yeah.
Had scrambled eggs and sausage and toast for dinner. All right, there you go. Breakfast for dinner is always a good choice. Yeah, I know. Usually it's a burger, right? Burger and macaroni and cheese. So yeah.
Or chicken.
You must be lightening up. Okay, Archaeology Mikey says, I bought a Colonial Connecticut coin for $50 and in 1875, 20 cent for $85, in 1992, week D wheat cent for $10 at the coin show. Well, those sound pretty awesome, but with my fuzzy brain, it's hard to read. Hey, Chad Coin, how you doing tonight? All right. What in photography? They're having beef and noodles for dinner tonight. We had kind of a throw it together dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. Once in a while, I'll just find something laying around the freezer. And, you know, Mondays we're always busy with work and having to eat dinner before the live stream. And I'm always in my office for a couple hours putting stuff together for the live stream ahead of time. So, Silver Steeler does not like the Philharmonic. Smooth edge probably. The design's not bad. Yeah, and the fact that they milk spot pretty bad. But yep, good point there. All good points there, Silver Steeler. Alright. Yeah, I think I have a few of the Philharmonics, but for me, I'd bump it up a buck and buy the Noah's Ark if I had to choose between the two. Even though seeing a tube for $5.80 is, mentally, that's a point that makes me feel like buying, seeing it that low.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of the Eagles have been on sale for only $8 over spot this past week, but still, it's coming down. It wasn't uncommon to see them at $12 over spot for a while, so. But still too high for me. Still haven't bought a single Type 2 Silver Eagle yet, because I just think they're too high. I think they're going to come down. Oh no, don't look, Silver Steeler. There may be a screenshot from the U.S. Mint. Don't ask us. $3.99. I will take one. $3.99 for both of those? I don't think so, if that's what you're talking about. Alright. Silver Steeler, leave those Philharmonics alone, says Cyclops Stacks. Yeah, Sterling Cannabis says, just buy Philharmonic Gold. It has reeds. Alright. Always a solution.
Right. That problem solved.
Uh-oh, Silver Steeler says, time for the radiometer.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Silver Alex says, McDonald's finally understood that breakfast could be good any time of the day, but it took them a long time. Yeah, but however, over the past year, around our area, McDonald's doesn't serve breakfast all day anymore. They stopped it.
Yeah.
They ran it for a couple of years, and then they stopped it for some reason.
Yeah.
So Archaeology Mikey says his next goal for the coin show is to get a half cent. Well, there you go. All right, here, TB, drink this Tabasco concoction. I had Tabasco.
Yeah, Cash like his. He needs to clear his mind that way.
I had Tabasco for dinner tonight.
Well, without the whiskey, though.
Without the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling Cannabis says he really likes the Noah's Ark. Yeah, I do too. I'm considering buying another roll. I don't even think we have a roll of those. So it'd be kind of cool to have some. Got a couple. I think we bought 3 earlier this year to fill out an order on one of the sites, get free shipping. Don't ask us. Silver Steel, I'm not a fan of them either. No heads. What's with that? Alright. Silver Steeler says that Chiwus have smooth edges, but design so cool, I give them a pass. Yeah, that's the square or the rectangle looking one, isn't it? Or you talk about the round ones. I don't know. I don't have any of those South Korea, which I think those are coins. Changing and down it goes, brother. Oh, so that's it, changing. Oh, clanging and down it goes, brother. All right. I need a type album since I have most of the coins for it already, says Archaeology Mikey. Well, there you go. So Steel says the only thing Mickey D's has going for it was breakfast. Boo. And no 24-hour breakfast. Sterling Cannabis says I've not eaten at McDonald's in like 4 years. Winning Instructor says the stupid U.S. Mint charges more for the proof ASC and puts it in a cardboard box. Yeah, no kidding. Like I said, that one I just showed a picture of, those 2 gold ones look like it's going to be in the same type of box too. Alright, so it's the round bullion coins. Alright. Oh, Cash Cats likes the Wendy's breakfast. Alright, I've never had breakfast at Wendy's. Stupid U.S. Mint, says Dubs. Chad Coin says, I got the SD Bullion random coin sale, 1 10th ounce gold coin today. 2021 Britannia.
Ooh.
There you go. Well, they've been doing that for
Yeah.
quite a long time. That's what we got a while back too.
Mhm.
Awesome. That's a great little coin there. Archaeology Mikey says my college starts in 2 weeks. Don't know if I will make it to the streams when college starts. That's all right. You know, college is important. Got to go to school and
Keep
do your
priorities.
homework.
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, let me see. We went through the most of the sales, but we do have to remember that tomorrow, the Morgans. I only got a copy of the S-Mint here, but the S-Mint and the D-Mint Morgans are going on sale tomorrow at noon, August 3rd. Unfortunately, I was able to get a couple of the first ones they put out, but unfortunately, we've got plans tomorrow, and I will not be able to probably try to get these. I mean, I may try to log on with my phone and see if I can get lucky, but yeah, I'm actually kind of bummed because these are the ones in next week's as well with the Morgan and the Peace Dollar, but these are the ones I really wanted because these are the ones with the actual mint marks on them. The ones I got last time with the privy marks are, you know, to be pretty cheesy, but these are actually mint marked from the mints, and I really wanted to get these two. Kind of bummed probably won't be able to, but oh well, you know. I buy them in the secondary market, I guess, if I want them that bad, or maybe find someone to trade, you know, with one of my other ones if they weren't able to get them. But anyway, yeah, these are coming out tomorrow. Order limit of 107, or product limit of 175,000, and a household limit of 3. So Silver Stealer will be able to do some raging on that one. All right. So Sterling Cannabis says if you are looking for a silver shot for all the silver pours you're going to do, Hero Bullion has shot at about 250 over melt. Yeah, I'm always surprised that shots so much over melt because by the time you put your effort into it and pour it and mold it, cast it, and you know you do the sand casting, a lot of effort in putting that together. You got to sell that for quite a bit of money over melt to make any money off it. And I just always thought that spot would be, or shot would be closer to spot. But I think 250 is a good deal, but just amazes me it's not a little bit cheaper. Silver Steeler says, here's hoping the U.S. Mint Commodore 64 holds together tomorrow. Don't ask says, nice, on sale tomorrow, just in time for Christmas. Yeah, right. History Tracker says, you guys are making me miss the mainland. No fast food places here at all. Oh, man. That's actually maybe a good thing.
It is.
Know.
For your health, probably.
Silverholic says, imagine when the post office loses his package.
Ooh.
Cyclops Stack says, Sterling Cannabis, I appreciate you hooking me up with your Hero Bullion deal. You're the man. All right. So let me see, anything else before we move on? We don't need to talk about that tonight. Nope, we haven't really been buying any gold or silver lately, so don't have anything to show you that we may have recently unboxed. I was pouting to Mrs. TB the other day that I got nothing coming in the mail. She's like, oh, you poor thing.
I
All
got
right.
books in the mail today.
You got books. That's some very good books, too. Looking forward to checking those out. Some we have read before that we bought as gifts, and a new one that looks pretty interesting.
It does.
Oh yeah, one final thing I wanted to show you in case anybody's interested in these is that I bought a tube of these in 2020. I'd really like to buy the 2021 Britannia 10th ounce, a tube of 16. So they come in this cool little tube. Come sealed when you buy them, at least mine did when I bought them in 2020. These actually look pretty cool. Now, let's not necessarily talk about in relationship to Spot, but um, the only thing is JM Bullion requires you to order $199 to get free shipping, and I'm too cheap. I don't want to pay the shipping on it because it adds the cost. Because then it's what, 93 or 95, or I don't actually even know what they charge for shipping. But this is a cool little tube of 16. Like I said, it'd be great to get a 2021 to match up with the 2020. But I don't know if anybody else has bought those in the past. I looked like on eBay because sometimes these stores, these bullion dealers sell on eBay. I couldn't even find them at all. Anybody had them on eBay. So anyway, I thought that'd be a pretty cool thing to show in case. So I did look up in 2020. I didn't look at what month I bought them in, but I bought the tube in 2020. They were like $61. So they have gone up quite a bit in a year. No doubt about it. Alright, hey, Doug Ford, what's going on? History Tracker says I hit McDonald's as soon as I get off the ferry when I hit the mainland, though. Alright. Let me scoot back down here. My mouse is a little crazy. Chad says, I saw those on JM today. Yeah, they look pretty cool. I like the ones, and I roped the ones I got. I left them sealed in the tube. Got them packed away somewhere, but I do remember buying them. Hey, U.S. Silver Stacker, what's going on? All right. Give me 1 minute, folks. All right, sorry about that little board meeting that we had together. All right. So let me see. We said hi to, yep. All right. So, all right, we'll move on to our main topic for the evening. So one of the things we want to share with y'all is that Mrs. TB and I have decided that we are not going to continue with the Monday live streams here in the near future. Going to put them on pause for a while, kind of sit back, reevaluate what we're doing, where we're going, how we want to get there. Couple different reasons, and the main reason is, this platform that we're on. I've been struggling today with what I want to say because, this platform will ban you for saying anything that they don't like, even if you have an opinion on it, right? So I really don't want to support this platform anymore because, they're making money off of me. And I really just don't agree with their agenda and their hypocrisy. I mean, so much hypocrisy going on. And I'm just struggling with, having my values clash with their values. So we're going to look at, maybe some other platforms that are out there, might pop up someplace else. And it's not to say that we won't do a live stream now and then, but yeah, this is pretty bad. I've been reading some news articles on the banning that this platform's doing, and it's just unbelievable, the violations of people's rights and the hypocrisy that they'll promote misinformation and then call truth misinformation, and we just don't agree with it. We just can't really support it. So we're just thinking about it and what we want to do, and we don't want to. I mean, we love you guys. I mean, we really do. We love the community, the camaraderie that you guys join us, week after week after week. You're always there for us. And we don't want to give up on that. I've worked hard to build my channel, and Mrs. TB's, dedicated her Monday nights to hang out with you guys, and we really enjoy it. So we've been struggling with it. We've been thinking about it for a while. and just think, it'd probably be best to just step back, pray about it, see where we're at and what we want to do, because many of you have probably noticed I haven't put out any content in 3 or 4 weeks either. And anyway, Cash Cat says I was watching a crypto channel. He said something about the SEC. YouTube shut him down quick. Yep. Tough Season says, I hear you and totally understand. Gonna miss you guys. Oh, yeah. I'll miss you guys too. But I've got a couple things I wanted to put up. And trust me, if you looked at my agenda, and you guys know that I don't take these live streams lightly. Like I mentioned a little while ago, that I usually spend several hours preparing. I try to put topics together. Anybody that's been a guest on our live stream know that they receive agendas with topics, hopefully well thought out, because we don't want to waste your time. We just don't want to get on and blab, blab, blab. We want to have some ideas and some thoughts and some things to put together, and have some engaging conversation. We usually let you ultimately decide where it goes, but anyway.
Tough Season says, whoa, wait, how will I build my retirement fund without the grams? Well, those might increase in value. You may be able to retire after all.
Yeah, and that's another thing is, it cost us, there's an expense to having, all the gauze, and, we obviously backed them down to only $1 but it's still giving away free silver. We don't get many super chats. We don't get, get very much off YouTube at all. So there's an expense to keeping the things running, but that's just kind of a side note. That's really not what it's about, because, we gave away dimes and quarters and halves and a lot for a long time. We weren't really that concerned about the expense. We're just more concerned about, supporting this platform. And, Sterling Cannabis is right. This is where the people are.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are leaving too.
This is where
finding other venues.
Yeah, so there's
we just have to see where we want to go, and probably stop by and maybe have a live stream now and then here on YouTube and say hello to our friends.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I'm just trying to catch up with some of the comments. Doug Ford says, I like the real stacking channels, but many have switched to pumping and promoting the silver shortage hoax. Yeah, they really have, and a lot of them have switched over to auctions, and there's still some good ones, and not that auctions are necessarily bad. When I pop in on auctions and just see what's going on, I just think that I like I've mentioned before, the Instagram guy. In fact, he's probably on right now. That does the auctions, because he will cap them almost always. He won't allow the auction price to get too high, and it's usually because he has multiples, and when he thinks he gets a fair number, he'll say, no, that's it, stop. Where some of these other auctions will really allow people to way overpay, and it's capitalism, right? If that's what they want to do, but I'm just not into that. I'm just as you know, we've gotten great deals over the years. We could flip this stuff, we could sell it. Make a ton of money, but we don't.
And you've looked for win-win situations for people too. You get a deal and they get a deal too, so everybody is, feels good after that transaction, right?
Yeah, so, I try to make it fair, and so that's just not my blood to, now, if we both lost our jobs and we were desperate, well then, maybe a situation would dictate it, but 99% of these people running auctions on these YouTube channels are making huge bucks, and they're buying ounces of gold with their auction profits, and they, kind of rub it in our face that they're doing that too. So, but good for them. That's what it's all about. This is a great country. This is America, and the land of opportunity. And if you can find that little opportunity, that little gig to get her done, then get her done. But that's just not our style.
Yeah, and like Doug Ford had said too, people are just running basically commercials instead of really talking about stacking, which if they say up front, hey, this is what I'm doing this during this video, but they don't. They disguise it as them doing one of their presentations, and it's a promotion.
Yeah, I've had a few discussions offline with a couple of the stackers that are running these mining company interviews and commercials. Like they don't put it in the title. They basically trick you to get the clickbait. Get gold below spot. Oh, let's talk about this junior mining company. And I've had a few honest conversations with these guys, and they basically said, look, these places pay us a lot of money to do these things, and we don't plan to stop. I'm not planning to stop. So if you don't like it,
That's their option.
then leave. I'm like, okay. Well, I just want to let you know that you're big. You're obviously big enough for them to pay you for it. You've done something to get 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 subs. I don't understand why you need to relate to those tactics, but that's your channel, your choice. But I'm not. I don't like it. They're like, okay, thanks, but. All right, so Talking Bullion, we've had the talks with you, where our frustrations lie. We totally understand, buddy, says Silver Stealer. Archaeology Mikey likes Michael Kittle auctions. I've been on a few of those, not much. Cash Cat says they make off-site storage with codes to keep it secure. Mikey like a USB. I think he's talking about cryptos.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we were just talking about the junior mining companies with Silverholic. Silver Sterling Cannabis, not a fan of most auctions on YouTube. Just got here. Hello, Silver Heist. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us.
Silver Heist.
Always awesome when Silver Heist joins us. Don't miss a Silver Heist video. He's got some great content for those of you who haven't popped in on Heist. I'm sure most of you know who he is, but if not, check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. And if Silver Heist is going to talk about mining companies or interview somebody, he tells you. He tells you that's what the video's about. That's all I was talking about before, is people who were deceiving you a little bit. So, and that's okay, because maybe somebody wants to know about that stuff,
Right.
but maybe you don't, and then you don't have to tune in the video if you're not interested. Sterling Cannabis says, Talking Bullion, you still need to meet me at the coin show in Grand Rapids. Yeah, we'll definitely meet, and I think they might be having them in Lansing again too. I think, would Lansing be a little closer for you, Sterling Cannabis? I've never been to the one in Lansing, so I don't know what it's like, but the one in Grand Rapids was decent size, so Archaeology Mikey says, Michael Kittle Rare Coins has fair auctions, and sometimes you can get great deals. Well, yeah, it used to be on all these auctions you could get great deals, but not so much anymore. And I'm a stacker. You guys know, you followed me for a long time. I'm a stacker at heart. I am out to find the most I can get for as cheap as I can get it. And that is just not in line with auctions. And again, if other people want to do it, that's fine. It's just like talking about leaving this platform. It's just not in line with how I think and what I do. It does not say that it's not for others. It's just not for us. And I really think this platform is actually maybe, I don't know, I think they may be penalizing us for our views that don't agree with them as well, because we used to get several hundred people watching our videos, and now it's down to a lot of times under 50, and I think they have purposely changed their algorithms to not pass the information on, because my voice and my approach and my thing has not changed, but what's changed is, I think, videos being presented to others, and again, I just can't support it. Did you see that it was Facebook, Google, and one other company, three of the big companies last quarter, their profits were $50 billion. That was their profits. So until they suffer financially, they're not gonna knock the stuff off. So, again, like your cash speaks. We can speak through our support of the system. And is Google or YouTube going to suffer because we're not on here? Of course not. But
if a lot of us find some other place, then it will have an impact.
All right. So let me see. Oh man, 2 Just jumped on me.
Oh.
Where are we asked? Alright. I agree, Cash, but I don't see what Cash said. He's a good guy. Alright. Let me see. Good idea, Silver Stealer. I will watch anything you and WIP create. What did Silver Stealer say? Oh, he's talking about doing bridges. Yeah, bridges would be cool too. Doug Ford says, one big hypocrisy is the stackers that promote crypto while saying if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Rolling on the floor, laughing my beep off. Yep. Silverhigh says, I don't do a lot of live streams, but if you do step back a bit on production, I would invite you for a low-tech live stream discussion. Well, that would be fun. I'd love to do the live stream discussion. So whether we step back or not, don't hesitate. Got my phone number probably still. Give me a call, give me a text. Let's chat. I have no problem with that at all. All right. Still on Cannabis says Lansing is under 2 hours. It'd be a little under 2 hours for us too. So maybe we should look at that one. Just a thought. Cash Cat says he definitely would watch your bridge content because he loves your perk series. So Ripple says shadow banning, I'm sure. Yeah. Silverholic says I think people are tired of the precious metal market just standing still while everything else is going up. Yeah, that's what I just talked about earlier, right? With metals just being flatlined. And I don't know. I think that the unboxings and just, I mean, things are changing in the videos in the community and what they're wanting. I mean, there's a lot of channels getting a lot of views, and I just think the auctions are popular and live streams are popular with the giveaways. And I mean, Silver Heist, I love his channel with his explanation with the chalkboards and different things like that. So I think educational are pretty popular. I try to do some good educational stuff, but unfortunately lately they haven't been watched. So kind of hard to put in that effort when nobody's watching them. So Winnie Stark says, Mom thanked you all for wishing her a happy birthday.
That's awesome.
I thank you too. Awesome.
That's so nice.
It is. Silver Steel says, we might do 3 or 4 more videos, which include the last Fire Tower and music, wrap up videos on them, and then take a few weeks off, evaluate things, the state vids, I think he means got little views. Yep. Cash Cat says, Doug Ford, I do hold private keys to my crypto holdings. I do way better with them than the stock market. I stack metals for a completely different reason. Well, I think diversifying is important, right? Nothing wrong with diversifying, that's for sure. All right. Archaeology Mikey says, you can't even spend crypto at the grocery store. Well, not yet. I tell you, it's probably coming soon, though. I'll tell you. Really pushing digital. Trying to, I think, get cash out. Talking Bullion. Heist will put you in a bowl. Alright. Archaeology Mikey says, worthless to buy crypto if you can't use it as money. But you can use it as money, Archaeology Mikey. I think that maybe not every place, but I mean, you can go on J.M. Bullion's website and use crypto to buy precious metals. So, Silver Ripple says, awesome, Silver Heist. Do a live with TB. But let's do it where we're on like through Skype or something. Yeah. Talking Bullion. I have a speakerphone for a call-in when I do a live stream, and now I can interview people with Zoom and pre-record. Okay. But you could probably have, I don't know about Zoom, but if you used OBS, you could definitely put Skype in and have them, be live on your live stream like I do when Silver Stealer and Winnie join us. We can have camera, you can have audio. It's really not that hard to set up, to take a little setup, but it's once you get it up and running, it's pretty easy to use. I think Silver Stealer would agree because he does the same thing. So, all right, Archaeology Mikey just doesn't like that crypto. So Ripple says, Talking Bullion, you're awesome. We love your channel and the education you provide. Well, thank you, Silver Ripples. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
We do.
Cash Cats, what happens when the power grid goes down or there is a run on the bank? How will you access it? That's right. And we know, too, that when with the virus situation that the banks closed their doors and wouldn't let you get in to get your stuff out of there. If you had a safe deposit box, you could not access it. I think that situation that happened recently really opened up the eyes to what could happen. And I'll tell you, they're still talking about, here's a number I heard today that was off, I consider a reputable source. They keep talking about maybe locking us down again, right? Do you know that yesterday 62 people died of the beer flu? 62 people. But yesterday, 102 people died in car accidents. I mean, think about that for a minute. They're wanting to shut us down when, they just don't know what to do with that. That's just such an incredible stat, right?
Right.
Over 100 people die in car accidents and 60 in car. Now, I don't want anybody to die from the beer flu, right? Nobody does. But it just shows you how overreactive it is and how controlling they're trying to be. So Ripple says, Talking Bullion, how about doing a video with different background? Change it up a bit. Yep. Thought about that for sure. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. I'm just trying to scoot down. Silver Heist, I haven't figured out how to go live with Zoom or equivalent because everything is an iPhone. Oh, you don't have a PC or laptop. Okay, well then that makes sense why you're doing it the way you're doing it. Silverholic says, so any idea on what platform you'd like to use instead of YouTube? No, I haven't really done my research on it yet. There's some options out there. Yeah, I really need to do my research and see. And also, may want to start talking about some other things besides PMs. I remember the overtaxed taxpayer saying once when people were saying, hey, I thought you were a silver guy. And I'm saying, there's only so much you can talk about with silver. At some point, you've kind of talked about it all. And I'm feeling that way kind of with the PMs a little bit. We can show different things that we buy. But, I'm surprised at how many of these big channels get the views I get. I can think of 2 channels for sure that every couple weeks they release the same video with a different title over and over and over. And it's like they just put out a video on that last week. But they just talk about the same thing over and over, and apparently people like it. Alright. Don't get me started on... Alright, just trying to catch up, folks. Most people die of heart disease per year than anything. Yep, So, Bitcoin, I stack gold and silver for a different reason. Yep, me too. We've got a little bit of crypto, not much, but throw a few $100 in there, see what happens. We did that a while ago, Sterling Canada says, if I ever had 1,000 subscribers, I would live stream with YouTube directly. I think I do so much on Instagram and may do more there. Doug Ford, Cash Cats, make sure you have activity in your crypto account. Some states are confiscating crypto accounts that sit dormant and claim it as a banned account. They'll do that with your savings or checking account too.
They will.
You have to have transactional activity. We almost lost, we had a emergency fund that we put away and just left it alone like we were supposed to. I went into the bank one day and they were like, oh, we just about we were ready to give that away to state. I'm like, what? Well, you've had no activity in it. And we're like, it's our emergency account. We don't want to have activity. Well, we tried to notify you and let you know. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And so yeah, I didn't know it was like that with cryptos, but yeah, they watch your any emergency savings accounts too.
Yeah, any savings account or checkings account, whatever you got out there.
Yep, and I agree with Silver Heist comments exactly. Yeah, that's what I started off talking about. Silver Heist is the hypocrisy. Go look at the news about this platform banning Sky News Australia and why they did it. Just total hypocrisy. All right. Yep. Meanwhile, thousands cross the border each day, miraculously COVID-free. Go west, no water. What are we doing? They're not COVID-free. Unfortunately, that's part of the problem. All right. Clout Hub is a solid platform. All right, we'll have to check out Clout Hub.
Yeah.
I never heard of it, but we can check it out. Alright, Silverholic says, Talking Bullion agreed. There's not that much you can talk about. I was planning on doing a lot of educational videos and quickly ran out of subjects to cover. Very hard to innovate. I've got a lot of topics lined up to talk about, but again, they would require a lot of research, a lot of homework, digging stuff out. And a week's worth of planning to do a 10-minute video, and I at this point just not really anxious to do it when I'm not getting the views to support it. So just kind of stuck somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Anybody ever hear that song before? Great song. Somewhere in the middle. All right. But yeah, it is Silverholic. It is hard to innovate, and it's not like you're going to do something that hasn't been done before. I mean, it's been talked about over and over again. Some people are willing to listen to it over and over again. But Chad Coin says, I discovered this channel when you ran into IS at a coin show. Yeah, at the Grand Rapids one.
Oh, yeah.
That we were talking about earlier, Chad. That's right. It was he was the first YouTuber I met, and we were the first YouTuber he's met. But he's gone on to meet a lot of them. But
he has some really interesting travels to really add to his storylines of his precious metal collections.
Yep, Running Eagle, yeah, that's, talk about maybe something a little bit different, but still, just didn't line up with their agenda. And it's just, I can't imagine how many people have been hurt by their misinformation. Them not allowing the truth to be out there is actually, hurting people. And just can't really support that. Doug Ford says, Cash Cats, I'm in Free, South Carolina. We got open carry back on the 15th. All right. I think we have open carry in Michigan.
We do.
I don't think we ever see anybody with it do it, but
A few times.
yeah, but
Yeah.
overall,
People don't do open carry, but they have the option.
but it's pretty easy to get your concealed pistol license if you just take the class and do the range time. So I think anybody wanting to open carry probably is doing the concealed stuff too. So Steeler says, I've got a ton of ideas. Time is the enemy, mostly with camera shots and all. I'm not a fan of my voice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my voice either, my friend. Monotone is not your friend. Yeah, Silver High says, I met International Stacker in Boston. We were, I don't know, we probably too late now, but Mr. Stevie and I were thinking about taking a trip over to the East Coast, and I think we were going to be fairly close to your area. I'm not exactly sure where you're at, of course, Silver Heist, but I think maybe close enough to do a meetup if you were interested. But again, that was just a thought I had when I found out the kind of locations that this trip we were talking about was going to. Over to Martha's Vineyard and that area. I don't remember exactly now, but all right. Cash Cat says, Doug Ford, I'm not totally against crypto. I just can't justify the risk. I'm really close to being debt free.
Ooh, that
What?
is awesome.
That's awesome, Doug. 'Cause I know you've got yourself some nice collections on the PM side as well. So that's really cool to hear.
That's great news.
All right. Cash Cat says, I'd rather conceal carry than open unless everyone is holding. Yeah, I mean, conceal carry is certainly the way to go. I don't think you want people to know. It's better they guess than to know for sure. And,
Right.
And my feeling is if you're open carrying and somebody comes into a store to rob it, you're going to be the first one dead because they're going to see that you have a weapon. They're going to know for sure, and you're going to be their first target. So, if anyone visits Cape Cod, then that is kind of close to me. Well, there you go, Silver Heist. All right. Doug Ford, I see, says Silverholic. I see crypto is gambling. Nothing wrong with a little bit of it, but something you should put a lot of your wealth into, but not something you should put a lot of your wealth into. All right. Everybody has their thoughts for sure. Sterling Cannon says, my pores give me the most ammo for doing videos that I have. Other than that, I enjoy doing shout-outs. My unboxings really are kind of boring. Yeah, pouring videos I think are fun to watch. I like watching pouring videos. Silver Steeler says we live debt-free. Woo-wee! That is great. Awesome. That is totally awesome. Archaeology Mikey says Lady Bullion got hacked and lost her crypto.
Oh, man.
I didn't hear that. Alright, Dove Season agrees with my analysis of if you're open carrying that you're a target. No worries, Doug. A lot of people do well, even better than crypto in the stock market or in Forex. I just like the 24/7 availability of crypto trading. Well, there you go. I mean, we're different. We just spent a few $100 on it. We just left it alone all these years and haven't done anything with it. So maybe if we bounce it around a little bit, it'll be a little bit more fun. We make a little bit more money. But I haven't even looked at our accounts in the past couple weeks. I know they dropped off really bad. I'm not sure if they've recovered or not. All right. Silver Steeler says we don't own a home, but you want to retire on the road, RV style, or something close to that. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice big RV, travel around. Sterling Canada says constitutional carry is the best system that nobody knows who is packing. That's right. I often wonder when I walk into a store, how many people are, packing heat and we don't know it.
Yeah.
And also how many people would freak out when they were standing there talking to us, knowing what's going on. They'd probably be like all freaked out. All right. Winning says Michigan is a state that would give you a free rifle if you open a new account in a bank. Everyone is carrying. All right. It took a bit, about 10 years now that Silver Steeler, I think he's talking about being debt free. That's awesome. Silver Steeler and an Airstream. There you go. Alright. Doug says, I prefer to conceal carry, but it's nice to know that I won't get arrested if I print or accidentally shows. Yeah, I mean, I think that, printing and accidentally showing, would be unlikely, I think, to get you arrested because you're doing it accidentally. I mean, it's a concern. I had a pretty freaky mistake and things the other day, but I just think that, as long as you're not brandishing is what will get you arrested, or you threaten somebody or try to, control them by flashing your weapon at them. So Steeler loves outdoors and travel. All right, Cash Cat says the markets are recovering. Cool, lots of upward movement. Bitcoin and Ethereum are up this past week. Cool. All right. Don't ask says I know more people who carry than don't. Well, that's good. That's our constitutional right. I think everybody should, in my humble opinion. All right. Running Eagle says that's my whole hang up with digital currency. We can't even prevent hackers from breaking into pipelines. We think we can keep them from our money. I totally agree, Running Eagle. I think that's the thing for gold and silver and holding it, right? I mean, we're all, who's a little bit older, have our 401k sitting there and your bank accounts, and there's nothing to prevent you from waking up one day and seeing those say 000, and what are you going to do about it, right? What are you going to do? So...
Don't ask says, I have my truck to pay off and I should be debt free. That's really good news too.
That is great news. Alright. Sounds like Cash Cats knows a lot about those cryptos. Maybe we should have a meeting with him one day, hook up and get some more information on that, because I'm pretty, I don't know much about it myself. Alright, not only hackers, but the government too. Yep. Hey Jason, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. We appreciate it. Our main topic tonight is Mrs. TB and I have said that we're going to stop doing the Monday live streams for a while. We're going to step back, evaluate where we're at, this crazy platform that we're on, and just see where to go from here. So we hate to do it because we have all you great dedicated people that hang out with us every week. But on the other hand, we just feel like we need to reevaluate at this point. All right. Don't ask says carrying should be required by federal law, and we wouldn't even need a military. Silver Steeler says problem was they paid the hackers off. I'm sure the hackers won't try again after their success. Yeah, right. Yep, I know. I agree. Archaeology Monkey, there's a lot of that going on, but we can't.
Probably longer than that than we even realize.
Yeah, we can't mention it, can we? Because nope, not possible, is it? Yep. All right. Yep, I think that's the biggest risk to Silver Ripples is the government will find a way to plunder retirement accounts. I don't think they're going to come after gold like in 1933. I mean, how quick would they if they contacted, Chase Bank and Bank of America and just said, effective tomorrow, we want ACH transactions to empty out all your accounts and put them in our account. I mean, they could get that done in a day. Some law passed, something says they got a right to do it, and they'll do it.
Oh, just like when they wanted everybody to turn in their gold, right?
Yep.
History.
Hey. Jason, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, sad news to hear. Talking Bullion, take a break and come back when it makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I may log on, one night just hanging out and just
do a live stream.
Just chat, no agendas, just see how people are doing, see who jumps in. It's just right now it's just time to reevaluate. That's all. Mrs. TB and I are doing well. We're healthy. We're good. There's nothing going on. There's nothing that we're hiding from you or anything. Just really what we said it is. Just frustrated with the platform and the stuff that's going on with that. And one of the ways we can show our frustration is just not to hang out there much. Right. Dough season, that's nice. That's nice of you guys. But you ever want to, Skype together? We don't have to see each other. We can, do an audio Skype. or something, we can, and I think with Skype you can hook up right through email addresses, so you don't have to, give up phone numbers and stuff. If you ever want to chat, send me an email. Say, hey, Friday night, gonna be hanging around, having a few beers. Why don't we jump on a Skype session and see how each other's doing? I mean, we'd be fine with that, right? I mean, we've developed friendships. I don't wanna lose them because you guys are awesome. But we can still hang out. Yep, Silver Steeler, yeah, I'd like to see you guys as well. I know that we had something slightly in the works for this year that didn't quite pan out, but, we're not that far away. We'll get together again soon. Maybe when we meet with Sterling Cannabis, could be quite a drive for you guys, but maybe we could, I'll meet up at a coin show or something as well. Thank you, Sterling Cannabis. Yeah, and it was great meeting you a couple weeks ago, too. Mrs. Stevie and I are still talking about what a pleasure it was to meet you in your area, too. That Higgins Lake area is such a nice area up there, my gosh. You could use a few more gas stations, and I suspect you haven't been to a McDonald's in a long time because you probably don't have one anywhere close to you up there. But no, it was really, really, really awesome meeting you. Don't ask, this is my only live stream. Oh man, you guys, come on. Dove Season says, I finally got Mrs. Dove Season to bring me dinner to my desk on Monday nights.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, we will, Silver Heist, for sure. If we make that trip over there, we'll definitely let you know, because it'd be great to meet up with you. It'd be awesome. Cash Cat says India's banning shady exchanges, not crypto, even if a government did El Salvador open a gate. VPNs that could be from Bulgaria, England, Spain, etc. Yep. Archaeology Mikey says I have over 259 ounces of constitutional silver, over 20 silver bullion, and 1 gold coin. Archaeology Mikey is young too, so you are doing great. Keep Absolutely. It up, and good luck with school there. That's we know school is a challenge, but it's great to get through. Mrs. TB and I both have degrees and went through that ourselves, but it's worth it. Let me tell you, it's worth it. Yeah, I like Sal's stream too. I catch it when I can, but I can't always be there. But Sal's a pretty cool guy. One thing I like about Sal is he's not one of those YouTubers that expects you to watch his video and not watch yours. Sal is very dedicated to supporting other channels, and even on the live streams, if I pop in there and say hi, he'll say, hey everybody. I can't do my best Sal. Check out Talking Bullion. He's got a great channel, and then all of us know that he comes and visits our videos and watches them too. So Sal's a classic YouTuber in my opinion. He really does a good job. Silver Ripple says, I may have missed 4 Mondays in 3 years. Yeah, sorry, you've been a great supporter of ours, and we really, really appreciate that for sure.
Awesome support for this channel. We so appreciate it. Such a great sense of humor.
Yeah, you guys are great. Yeah, it's not easy for us because we really, really enjoy you guys a lot. In fact, a lot of times we're going to oh, it's Monday night, weekend, blah, blah, blah. And we get to live stream. We just have so much fun doing it. So
Yeah.
All right. And 3 of those 4 missed Mondays were because you were out of town. Yeah, Sal's great. Sal really, really does it the right way. I wish everybody modeled Sal, because one of the things is that the channels that I support don't watch my stuff, and I know you can't watch them all. I get that. We know our time is limited, but all right. Well, I think we should probably sign off, Mrs. TV. It's after 10 o'clock, and we just want you guys to know how much we appreciate you.
We love you guys.
We do, and if you're praying, folks, just be praying that God will show us the right direction we want to go in. Time and effort. I want my time to be value added. I don't want to be wasting time and putting together videos that nobody's watching, and it's just not. We only have so much time left in our life, so I want to find that the area where I can impact the most, and the area where I can impact the most. So, just frustrated that hasn't really panned out. It was very, very passionate about the precious metals, but if it's not working, it's not working. So we just need to reevaluate. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you a lot. We will see you soon. We'll pop up. And again, my email address. It's on the screen there. If you ever want to chat, you guys miss us too much, you can't handle it, reach out to us. I'd love to. We got our email addresses. You can always reach me at tb@talkingbullion.com. Or talkingbullion@gmail.com as well. That's that's what, if you look me up on YouTube, that's what the YouTube email address is. But yeah, come say hi and have a drink with us on Skype one night or something like that. I don't know. Yep, we appreciate you guys too. Silver Steeler, you and Winning have been huge supporters of ours as well. And I don't, we could really say that for every one of you. Everybody I see out here, Mrs. TB is out here almost every week, supporting us, having fun with us, joking with us, interacting with us. And you're all just fantastic people, and we appreciate every one of you. And thank you so much for everything. So with that, I think we're just going to have to say,
even though we're not going to be on next Monday night, you still need to be remembering to let's keep talking bullion. There you go.
All right, let's keep talking about it.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.